Так. Пошла жара. Я выспался. Забыл, что камера посередине, блядь.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it?
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well. He normally sends me owls every week when he's... In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been... Should I be worried about my uncle?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide.
You're much more understanding. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't could you...
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up... I do hope you're able to find out where he... Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Эти какие-то поиски, блять. Сейчас, короче, это делаем и по основному сюжету.
Past the river.
Блять, я не туда полетел.
This be Mr. Oakes' campsite. Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Levioso! Accio!
Найс, склонился.
Levioso! Incendio! What happened here? Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
По дороге мимо.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. What do we have here? castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Next time I see Pig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Grapple, you are.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Levioso!
Accio!
I will make you pay.
Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need. Repulsor. Glacier. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. This is the spot on the map. It does have my wits about me.
Don't do that again, I beg!
Incendio.
Руины какие-то, блядь.
What will we find in here?
It won't be. Somebody's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Accio. Revelio. It looks as though Adre's instincts were spot on. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
You've been paying attention. You have defeated our encampment in the tower.
Defendo.
You seem fond of
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Incendio.
Dead.
Confringo.
Away with that. I shall avenge your death.
Too late for you to learn the error. A boiler door. How to open it? Reparo. Revelio.
А, здесь есть труба, я думал, это, блядь, сюда воткнуть надо.
Incendio. Revelio.
is listen up.
Accio.
You can count on that.
Revelio. Revelio.
Goblins will finally rule us. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Glacier. Incendio. Finger. Revelio.
One way or another. Get what we want.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I like that.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Stop by. One less human to worry won't stop me.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Chill spells glance off of me.
Levioso. Glacier.
Да твою мать.
Levioso. Defender. Incendio.
It's the student from the town.
Expelliarmus. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Revelio.
Здрасте, приехали, чеки заполнены, блядь.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. Reparo.
Ведь у меня что-то сломалось. А не все нормально.
What's down there? Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against Wizard
Нихуя.
began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits.
Нашли
Always
объяснение.
analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel. Thank you. May life reward you just...
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Наверное, это была самая успешная, что ли, побочка. Шмоток ебать дали. Просто хуеву гору шмоток дали. Шутка. Наряды. Чего хочешь дали? Ты еще маленький. Ты уже одел, да, ты уже одел. Вообще, честно говоря, сначала бы... Почему карты нельзя? Да, ну серьезно, я карты не могу открыть. Почему он смог-то? Я не смог телепортироваться. Что за говно?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Not your best moments, I fear.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Блин, да и хер с тобой, господи. Я хотел пойти в... Ебать, карта огромная. Оказывается. Я хотел пойти сюда, к ней хотел пойти. Надо купить боевые растения. Посажу у себя их в этой комнате гребаной.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
In for a
Блять, ну же. А, все правильно зря. Ой.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Good for you. Getting all those doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Как посадим, блядь. Чтобы я с вахты вернулся, у меня была хуева гора. Говорю, гора этих растений. Не туда залез, ебать. Так.
hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Такс. Сейчас я себе кофейка налью и приду. One second. Так. Кофеем сейчас дело легче пойдет. Нам, значит, надо нихуя себе. А я здесь уже был, да? Разве я успел? А, это возле деревни этого кореша. Точняк.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello.
Ой, ради бога.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you.
Это ж как,
Have I mentioned
блядь,
you're
голова
welcome to
такая же.
stop by any time? Over here.
Мы же не по стелсу пойдем, да? Скажи, что мы не по стелсу пойдем.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
В смысле нельзя? Еще как можно, ёп. Здорово, старый.
Ranrock wants us to find the child.
We could take everything we find to Ranrock. Eventually.
Incendio.
Бомжи с топорами не нахуярю.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Ага. Расскажешь.
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that...
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Ты где ты?
What are your thoughts on
Incendio.
my what?
Can't be.
Ай, блять.
Better luck next time. Head in the clouds, this one.
Accio. Incendio. Defender.
That's just careful. You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Coward.
Кто ты, мать? Да выебывалась.
Leviosa.
I've had it. You must run away. Intend to die, do you?
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Ты чё?
Accio. Incendio.
What an unfortunate day for you.
Иди сюда, блядь. Вот, сука, говна кусок, а я тебя доберусь все равно.
Accio.
Да иди нахуй, заебал.
Revelio.
получилось.
That's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Раз, два.
Revelio.
Ну, сука.
One there.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they...
Revelio.
Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Погнали.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Давай, жди меня, конечно. Хули. Нихуя не можете, волшебники хуево, как обычно, какому-то чудо-ребенку надо все делать. То, блядь, темных лордов побеждать, то еще что-то. Бля, на улице солнце хуярит. Меня засвечивает аж.
Revelio.
Я могу это тянуть?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
А, да, могу. Хуяк.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Господа хранители, у вас не загадки, а хуйня, хочу сказать. Ох, нихуя.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa.
Махаться будешь?
Glacius.
Охуеть не встать теперь. Ну пиздец.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Depulso.
Вот сюда.
Dagger. Stupid. Glacius. Depulso. Incendio. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the
На
past.
дальней стене. На какой еще, блядь, дальней стене? Что-то размытие ебаное. А, блядь. Давай, Махас.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio.
Ебать.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Leviosa.
А, бля, я понял. Господи, ну это просто оружие, но новый враг.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Блять, мост либо так, либо так. Мне надо...
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Rebellion.
Открылся.
Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ох, ебать.
Defender. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacier. Leviosa. Catapulta. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Leviosa. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Glaciers. Stupefy. Glaciers. Stupefy. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Gla- Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Подпизжено.
What a relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please. Have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Ну, блять, мужику с другой стороны стало легче. Может, спасибо, она же его не заставила, блядь. А может, и заставила. Наверное, этот красный комок — это куча больных воспоминаний этой бабы, короче. Ну, типа, она их лечила людей и куда-то их складывала, а этот хуй ими питается. Естественно, блядь. Я же профессионал своего дела.
It is good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
Ага, блядь, опечатка нахуй.
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Зима. Не хватало мне, блять, у себя такого при игре зима. Эй, ебаный свет. Я должен что-то прийти. Нет?
Spare a moment.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
I've seen Thestrals before, but where would...
Deek has seen... Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from tomes and scrolls and gather the material. Once you've rescued the Thestrals...
Спасибо. Да ёптать. Тут у меня девочка. Бля, слышишь, у меня здесь мальчики, быть рядом. Тут не бегать по 100 раз нахуй. Мальчик, ебать. Надо просто рецепт купить. О, дирикола. Ну это надо, блять, это надо. Меня попросили почти заклинание бомбарде. Когда вы выполните мои задания, подойдите ко мне после занятий. Как выдать свободную книгу документ, чтобы хотите научиться здесь разводить существ? Так, я изучил книгу заклинания, с ним заходил в крипту, я кое-что нашел, Себастьян. Надя рассказала мне про твою стычку с браконьерами, у меня тоже есть про них новости, давай поскорее встретимся. Боюсь, что кто из того, что я знал, имеет отношение к тебе. Ебать, 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 понеслась нахуй. Нет, это мы оставляем на бомбарду. Значит, нас интересуют карты.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
I won't let.
This looks intriguing.
Охуенно.
Incendio. Protego, Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus. assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should... The exploding charm, as you might suspect.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that. Now, you must be precise in your wand. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Бомбарда сюда.
Well done.
Блять, а куда бы тебя засунуть?
Now, let us put it into practice. Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Bombarda, excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Так, это есть теперь. Чего вы там не спите? Слушайте на том домике. Крысы разбуянились.
What are you up to?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. Especially after what you... Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, if you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after hiring, but she knows how... I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Блять, давно пора, сука, кобыла ёбаная.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. Behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else.
I found goblin armor. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Да бегите быстрее, дура, блядь.
Accio.
Shall we finish?
How did that feel?
The lamp. You're not the brightest child.
Expelliarmus. Levioso!
No.
Be intent! I'll bet that one
hurt. Let me out.
Merlin, you think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself? What is going on here?
И одно слово, что я их разъебал.
Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Да я их переебашу, мать, ты чё? Да, спикнуть мою все нахуй.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Yes, they want a bio.
Не считай, черт, побегай буду.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Понеслась душа в рай, блядь.
Revelio.
Got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
That's all you are.
Лови аптечку, блин.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
I'll check your pockets up.
Let's get this over with.
Never mind, vegetables. What are you doing?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Высвободитель дракона возле Хогвартса. Ебать, логика.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was... And the poachers saw us, which...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Yeah. Блять, 3 часа, господи, как время быстро летит. Ёбаный рот, нихуя не успеваю.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Где Фестрал, блядь? О.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Ну, либо что багнулось. Это есть. А, дракон, что мы с драконом сделали? Хватит мне писать, блядь. Я хочу дракона, блять.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogs.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
My...
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right. There was something else. It seems I may have caused you more trouble.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather...
Understood. I shan't press...
Не хочу втягивать лишних людей, типа...
I should probably be going.
Ну, в такие делишки. Еще ее похитят, блядь, спасайте ее. Да пошла она нахуй. Блять, я думал, мне дракон дадут. Хуйня, наверное. Ай, да блять. Уж окошко открыть, поешь?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Конечно, на улице плюс 50, блин.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Блять, ну он...
Don't feel sorry for
Не
Ominous.
подумав, нажал.
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Меня
No, I
нет, нахуй,
didn't.
ебать.
I said I
Стыдно
understood you
стало.
wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
Yes, you.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my
Выпусти
way.
меня, сука, выпустите! Да, пацаны, здорово.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. Please avoid.
Those references in the book seem...
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
Слушай, ну ты меня, библиотекарша, не прикрывал, конечно. Так что, блядь, не держи на меня зла, ёп. А, и все, на этом конец квеста. Ну хорошо, давай. Да пошла ты нахуй. Пизду, не хочу. Так, луны. Через полчаса надо зайти.
Revelio.
Черное озеро или Великое озеро. Действующий директор предпочитает первый вариант. Представляет собой обширный запас пресной воды к югу от замка. Темная глубина озера является домом для водяного народа, Гринделова и других волшебных тварей, обитающих в воде, включая гигантского кальмара, удивительно дружелюбного головоногого моллюска, любящего полакомство толстым. Натуре?
Incendio.
What are you up to now?
Тут он... А, это статуя. Ой, фиг знает, не понимаю, куда бежать, побежали по этому.
Revelio.
Библиотека.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't you?
Чё ты такая зашуганная стоишь?
I've always said that travel.
Incendio.
Так, одна полоска. Так, две полоски. Три полоски. А, не подписан один. Так, короче, либо количество углов, либо количество палочек. Давайте пробуем палочек. 3. Одна. Одна. Две. Тут всего 4, должно быть чего-то 4. Может быть, блять. Нихуя себе. Если бы задание, наверное, хуй знал в этом месте.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Глубоко под внутренним двором виадука расположена пристань для лодок, на которых доставить пропусков через Черное озеро Хогвартс. А я-то думаю, схуяли, я не в курсе.
Look, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to...
Did she now? I'll give you this book if...
Quiz.
Some
Давайте
people
ебало
call it
набью, блядь.
knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Секундочку, извиняюсь.
Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Ебать. Давай золотой снег.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
Нихуя.
The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Взять торжество жидкой удачи.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in... The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Дыре смерти.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows
Это я из
consist of
книги
the
помню.
Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Блять, держи, давай.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I won't be giving you any more easy.
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Да пошла ты нахуй.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge?
Отъебись.
I'm sorry. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Раз, 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 раз.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well meddled in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. But that is how I managed to spy on Rook.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding... then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagged.
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. I love transforming. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, she claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle. But
we're making good progress.
I agree. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood Hall. I choose to act as you have. I must deal. My mother. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Ты что, сука, подслушиваешь, блядь? На тебе нахуй. Чтоб не расслаблялся. Я что-то не открыл, ебать. Да ну.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd all... This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine near...
Do you think there's a connection?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidore.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we...
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect...
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Defender. Easily diverted. Stop!
Leviosa! Just you wait till I'm on solid ground!
Incendio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Incendio. There. Dry.
Лови аптечку, ёпта.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Revelio. Glacier. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team. Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
Let's get it.
Incendio.
You are what the inevitable. You.
Defender.
Вот я что покажу. Ну жесть. Да нахуй. Давай. Оба. Пошел нахуй.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Rebellion.
And that was relatively fun.
Better or for worse, we're in.
One less human to
All over.
Mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Давай не отстой там.
Too disgusting for even a spy.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Potato.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soft
Smashing.
venomous. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Repair.
И
Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarder. Defender.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Incendio.
Легендарочка для головы, понял.
Lumos.
Да в пизду, блядь, мало времени.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Not quite.
Incendio. Bombard.
I won't rest.
Incendio. We're not finished yet. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda.
За сил хуй не берешься, блядь.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
A rune symbol.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Incendio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Incendio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Да, еще у нас перед глазами все расплывалось. Как долго я была без сознания. Помню лишь его глаза, пустой взгляд. Пустой, потому что он уже не испытывал боли, но... А еще я помню, как мне захлестнула эйфория, когда боль рассеялась. И потом все вокруг завертелось. Кажется, я ударилась головой, когда падала. Ни ушиба, ни ссадины нет, но в голове пульсирует боль. Надеюсь, это не черная смерть. Зато он больше не будет страдать.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian, I think I found something.
More of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece. Revelio.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, trek back out. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Полчаса прошло, сейчас идем, забираем потом, создаем квесты, и на этом все на сегодня. На сегодня, на этом стриме. Думаю, что вечерком еще зайдет.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world.
I'm sorry that we can both see.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. But sometime...
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, as Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration, Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself.
It sounds to me as if your
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Deke often wonders what became of that fee. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue.
Yeah. Ладно, еще один квест. Хочу получить что там? Ну давайте. Хочу драку третьего монта открыть. Там, по-моему, третий монт. Чувствую, ощущаю, как бы.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You can stop a thief in their tracks.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. She didn't send me an owl this week either.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg. So when she left Horntail, I went back to the tent and tracked.
Well done.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one. I thought we might go and see it.
Of course.
If that's all right, I want to... Here we are. I do think this is where... I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to...
You got all of that from simply
You'd be surprised how easy it is. Shall we see if she's home? We only...
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a... Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done.
Охуенно.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
She is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And probably like she been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason. Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here?
Reparo.
Just return. Hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Невероятно, слушай, просто.
Creatures are a lot clever.
That's what Gran always... The important thing is that... Thank you for doing this with me.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I...
Understandable. We did...
True. True. So...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need...
Пизда ей бабки, блядь. Нахуярят сейчас.
How could I have been so blind?
Ладненько. Буду заканчивать стрим. Неплохая часть вышла.